face that direction. That's east. And let's say, hello, east.
Hello, east.
The east is where the sun comes up, right? It's the morning time. It's the direction of our early childhood as we go through the arc of life. We say, thank you, east.
Thank you, east.
And now let's turn to the south, this direction. The south is the noontime of our lives. Our young adulthood is one way to think about that. We say, hello, south.
Hello, south.
The south is the warmth and the radiance of sun and the great harvests of food that come to us this time of year. And we say, thank you, south.
Thank you, south.
And now we turn to the west. The west is the land of the setting sun. This is as we enter into the older years of our lives and develop some wisdom and reflection on the arc of the human story. And we say, hello, west.
Hello, west.
And for the wisdom and the incredible brilliance of your afternoon gloaming, we say thank you, west.
Thank you, west.
And now we turn to the north, the land of the ancestors. Close your eyes and imagine all of the hundreds and hundreds of great grandparents that have gone before you. All of us have long, glorious lineages of ancestors. And we say, hello, North.
Hello, North.
Thank you for being with us. Thank you for accompanying us on our journey. Thank you, North.
Thank you, North.
Now we turn back toward the middle. And let's look up to the sky and say, hello, above.
Hello, above.
All that cosmic radiance just streaming and streaming upon us, coming from all kinds of celestial bodies, not least of which, of course, is our own sun up there. We say, thank you above.
Thank you above.
Now let's get down and put our hands on the ground and say, hello below.
Hello, below.
Oh my goodness, the mother, the soil, the life force that blankets our planet. We say, thank you below.
Thank you below.
And now we can put a hand on our hearts and think of the seventh direction, the within, and say, hello, within.
Hello, within.
We are always traveling together, the dearest of friends, lifelong companions. And we say, thank you, within.
Thank you, within.
And now we're going to start stirring this prep into the water. This water is a mix of spring water from Indian Peaks coming from the mountains, as well as water from Boulder Creek flowing down through the mountains. So this water is already really nicely charged, and we're going to charge it some more. You might want to scoot back just a little so you don't get soaked. I don't mind getting wet, but you might not like it. I don't know. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to stir this first in one direction. Do you see how it kind of creates a funnel?
Yeah.
That's charging up that energy. While we're doing that, it's a great time to connect with our hearts and our minds and put that intention of prosperity and peace and healing. It's like a tornado, exactly. And guess what?
The bottom is spinning really fast.
It's spinning, isn't that amazing?
The bottom looks like it's spinning, it might not be.
I think it might be.
Oh yeah, it is.
Look at that.
There's a big chunk of dirt in the middle.
How is it spinning?
That's the prep we put in there. It's all gathering, and
But how is it spinning?
I spun it with my hand. Now I'm going the other direction, and I'm going to make it go the other direction now. You see that?
Yeah.
Woo! What do you
Another
see?
funnel. Spin. Yes.
So,
Yeah.
whoever would like to have a try doing the spin, now you might want to roll your sleeves up since it's chilly today. Do we need to check in with the grown-ups on this?
No.
Grown-ups,
It's fine.
It's okay? Okay. So we're going to take turns, and what you'll do is go one direction, and then the next person can go the other direction of the spin, okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So let's all take turns. Okay. Go for it. Oh, that looks great. Thank you.
Oh, that is cold.
And now you can go the other direction. Yeah, all right. And when you introduce the other direction, it actually creates a lot of little vortexes or tornadoes.
So cool.
And it's charging that water up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feel good?
Yeah.
Okay, who's next? Yep. Very good.
Oh.
It really is cold. Oh. Maybe I should have done. That's really cold.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure. I can't get it going again. Oh, Aerodonis. Oh, okay. He's trying to reach the bottom. Stop it. What are you trying to do? Nico, don't splash it out. You have to get it splashing out before you can get going. Now go in the middle. More. Your hand in the middle. Are you trying to reach the bottom?
Yeah,
Okay. We get the point. Okay, come on. I'm going that way. I'm going that way.
Ah, geez, my hand's freezing.
You have to let it splash out before you can get going. Yes, I want to do it again. You're very right. I'm not talking to you. That's sad. It is really cold water. Okay, go ahead. Now go fast in the bottom.
I will invite the grown-ups to stir as well if you'd like. One of the things we know now from the science that's amazing is that interacting with our hands, our skin, with the soil and these living organisms actually triggers an incredible series of phenomena within our bodies, namely contributes to the production of serotonin, among other things. And we know now that interacting with the living microbiome in soil is essential not only to feeling good, that's what serotonin does for us, but also to our strengthening our immune systems. And there's research coming out that shows that perhaps even contributes to things like cognitive performance and creativity and so forth. So there's something amazing to recognize in the incredible miracle that is the living soil. Of course, our languages tell us that we humans are so closely related to soil. Right? Our word human comes from that root, hume. Same root as the word humus, right? Soil. We also get humor and humility. So perhaps there's a little lesson in that quaternity for us. So the microbiome also exists in our bodies, right? And part of our task in this lifetime right now is becoming very good at taking care of the microbiomes in our body, while we become very good at taking care of the microbiomes in soil worldwide. And the gift that Steiner gave us in biodynamics is very good for all of that. It's incredibly potent medicine. And we know after About 100 years now of concerted, non-stop chemical warfare waged on this planet in the form of what has been called agriculture. We have so much healing work to do, and we can do this. And as we do this healing work with soil, not only does it clean up our environments, not only does it invite us to heal as people, as humans, as communities, not only does it clean up our water and our air, it also is one of our key global strategies to stabilize our climate. And that is an important task we have in front of us. And on this incredible day of the Michaelmas ceremony, this transmutation, this subduing of the dragon, I think we each have the invitation to understand what we might do with our own dragons and how we might transform those dragons into forces for healing and good on our planet. That sounds like a lot of fun to me. I don't know about you guys. And as our friends in Waldorf schools all over North America and all over the world are celebrating, we can tap into that network that is lightening up on the globe for this kind of healing work. So, has anybody not had a chance to stir to get in the water who would like to? Yeah, please get in there. Good, grab those buckets. We've got a small white bucket in each direction. Thank you. Yes, and yeah, everybody please, if you have not yet gotten a pine bough out of this large blue bucket, please do so. That's what we'll use to bless with the prepped water. Does it feel like it's getting pretty charged up? Almost. You did such a good job at this. Wow.
Thank you, Aaron.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Got a lot of energy there.
Did anybody else?
Be ready now.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm not quite sure.
You're not sure?
When it's a little warmer, we like to sprinkle everybody too. Perhaps not today.
Nice.
Okay.
That'll do it.
Beautiful.
No.
Well, where'd it go?
Oh,
Do you want to get in there?
Uh-oh. There we go.
what if you could do it with this?
Would anyone else like to get in the water? It's a wonderful thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, get in there. It's actually so good for us. When I do these, I actually feel different for a day or two just from that interaction. It's really amazing.
Other direction.
Other direction?
Is everybody feeling good?
Yeah.
All right. So we talked today about iron, right? The iron element, right? And look at all these green living things around us. Amazing, right? All these plants. Worldwide, plants convert about 1% of that solar radiation that is constantly streaming on the planet, right? Into energy that can be used by life on the planet. It's amazing. And they're using a molecule called chlorophyll. And that molecule is so magical what it does for photosynthesis, right? And we have in our blood a molecule called hemoglobin. And those two molecules are identical, except for the center of the chlorophyll has a magnesium atom, the center of the hemoglobin has an iron atom. So this is something that is good to know about. Flowing through our bodies is this amazing molecule, very similar to what's flowing through all the plants and trees. Okay, so I think we're ready to go spread. Can we go spread this around now?
Yes.
Okay, great. Will this fit? We're gonna do 4 of these. Can you count to 4 with me?
1.
1,
There's only 3 though.
2, 2,
3.
3, 1, 4.
But there's still more.
There sure is. Guess what we get to do with that? Get a little extra all around, huh? We'll just leave a little in here for good measure. Okay.
But that one didn't get any extra.
This one?
Yeah.
We good now?
Yes.
Okay. How's it looking?
Great.
Looking good? Okay. So, leaders, let's do this one at a time. And can you tell us where you're going?
We are going over to Shining Meadows where the new high school will be. So grab a pine bough and follow me.
So if anybody would like to go to the new high school, where it will be.
And I'm going to our current high school to bless it and give thanks for its many, many years to the south. Follow pine, or grab a pine bough and follow me if you'd like to go that way.
And I am going to lower school, playground and campus for all of its wonderful, loving work it's done for us and will continue to do for us and many, many years into the future.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
Beautiful.
you.
And 4th leader
We'll be here.
will be here.
And for any of us who would like to stick around this area and perhaps wander toward the garden a little, we can do that here as well. And we can grab pine boughs for that.
Here, Adonis. It's time to do the ready? We're spreading the water. Yeah, you may spread. You are in charge of